posting frequency. To bring an order to your content distribution, you have to establish a posting schedule. If you utilize the content template principle that we described in the previous module, the only thing you have to figure out is when to post it all. Ideally, you want to distribute your content evenly and don't have varying gaps between publication dates. Instead of posting 4 times within a week and then not publishing anything for 3 weeks, post once a week. Your posting schedule will also determine how often you have to create new content. We recommend avoiding setting too ambitious goals. If you're just starting with content creation, you don't want to overwhelm yourself and focus on quantity instead of quality. It's almost certain you'll underestimate the required production time, so start small. You can expand the schedule as you get some practice and a better idea of how much time the content creation takes. Keep in mind, establishing a realistic plan will help you to stay disciplined too. One piece, one day. Some new creators like to do Instagram on Monday, YouTube on Tuesday, and TikTok on Wednesday, and so on. Practice, not realizing that many followers only follow them on one of these channels. It gives a false perception of having the whole week covered, when in fact, you don't. Moreover, it makes the posting schedule unnecessarily complicated and creates further problems if the content is time sensitive, like a reaction to a recent news, and it has to be posted immediately. The right thing to do is to post the same content outright on all your social media channels, unless you have a good reason not to. Initial discouragement. Many new content creators experience what we call initial discouragement. It happens like this. You finally decide to enter the content creation arena and spend tens of hours learning everything you can about it. You set up your social media profiles, record a video, process it, and post it everywhere. Then you wait with excitement for views to start coming in and for your content to gradually start getting traction. Instead, the views counter gets stuck at 25 views, and you know that most of them were your friends you sent the video to anyway, and it's apparent it won't move beyond that. Your dream of reaching thousands of people suddenly doesn't look so realistic, and you lose every bit of excitement and motivation that you have and quit. All right, you may not quit, but it's certain it will negatively affect your initial enthusiasm and content creation plans. Producing new content will get more difficult when you remember how much effort that you put into it last time and how it resulted in an abysmal view count. There's a very easy trick to skip this period, but it requires a lot of self-control. Produce 15 to 20 pieces of content before publishing anything. When the first few posts do badly, your enthusiasm drop won't influence the next content in the least because it's already produced. And you did it while you had the pink glasses still on. If your content is good, it's almost guaranteed that after publishing 15 to 20 pieces, you'll get some encouraging results. If you don't, you have to think about what you're doing wrong. As we mentioned, this approach requires a lot of self-control because we guarantee that after you produce a few pieces or two, you'll be very tempted to publish them outright or substantially lower your production goal. Mix things up. If you have multiple content templates of the same type, we recommend mixing up the order instead of consecutively posting content from the same template. For example, if you publish 3 video monologues and 2 interviews monthly, avoid posting the interviews back to back. Scheduling posts. When posting a schedule is mentioned, what immediately comes to mind is a calendar full of posts that are scheduled to be automatically published at a particular time. These tools are handy, but they have limitations. It depends on the specific tool, but there are usually certain post settings or fields that you cannot set. Some posting features aren't available at all. This isn't always a fault of the scheduling tools, as social networks don't allow all post settings to be set via third-party services. The best option is to schedule posts inside the given social network, which lets you set up all post settings without limitations. You can use a scheduling tool to visualize your posting schedule without using it to publish anything.